go. Yay. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome to Dragonfly Crystals. And this is another story in the cards with my lovely and wonderful co-hosts. Yay.
Very serious.
Marina, Heart-Centered Tarot, and Aley, Heart and Soul Connected.
Hello.
We are here with another glorious episode of Story in the Cards. Can't enjoy it as much as you do.
Baby snark, do, baby snark.
Yes. That must be, that's a rose blue thing. So here we are. We got Lisa Ann and Sarah, Christine, Ness is with us, Bora, who is Janet, and Heart and Centered Tarot.
Oh, wow.
Who let her in?
Heart and Soul Connected. Hello. Charlie's with us.
Here.
And
Hey,
Silent
Annie.
Victory and Annie.
Hi.
So all of you, thank you for joining us. And here's
Hey,
Sonia
Sonia.
just popped in, and Janet
Yay.
Key,
All the
Lisa Ann,
people
Scorpio
are
Mama. Hi. There you
Yep,
are.
the notices just went out, so yeah.
Yep. You're
Folks will
popping
be coming in.
popping
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have some great questions to look at today and get some fun reads on. And one of them is the wonderful, oh, by the way, I'm remiss in my hosting duties. Go to Heart and Soul Connected and Heart-Centered Tarot. Like and subscribe. Leave a wonderful message so the algorithms will put these lovely channels out into the ethers in front of people.
Right.
More people will be able to enjoy them. And
Can I just say $83 million?
83 million. In fact, why don't we just begin with that 83 million?
It would have been 5 million, but he whined too much. So
Oh my God.
talk about paying the piper, huh?
I mean, there's something satisfying inside of us.
So I saw a meme already that said Clarence Thomas is going to make friends now with E. Jean Carroll and he can go on some trips.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's such a nice number. Yeah, Diana Oil Painter.
Hi, Tarot Stash. Yeah. And
hey, Stash. Hey, good to see you here. So let's look at that. Jury award orders Trump to pay E. Jean Carroll $83.3 million. So it's my understanding, after talking it over with Marina, who is my legal authority here.
Legal. Yeah.
Yes, they have to actually shell out the money.
They
so
do.
that they can do the appeal. The money has to be provided. So they are holding that first 5 million and the 83 million if he goes for appeal.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey,
Book. Yeah, if he wants to appeal it, he's got to pony up the cash first. And I noticed Gerald said, 8 plus 3 equals 11. Which is
Woo!
Do you think that's another thing I'd really like to know after this reading is, will he keep Yabba Dabba Doo? Because he has no reason to. She's a lousy lawyer.
You know what? Probably not. She is so bad. Oh my God, is she even an attorney? Because I think she got it out of Cracker Jack box or something for entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
Okay, so let's look at that. So we're going to say this question is, will Trump win his appeal? No, we know he won't. We know he won't.
I don't need cards.
I just want to see, what is his attitude? What's his feeling from losing? Poop.
He pooped his pants.
Oh, he's
walking around in circles, man. He's fit to be tied.
That's right. Can't see the forest through the trees anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bet
you got the best one, Val. He surely pooped his pants. Yes.
I mean, he pooped over this whole thing. He just stepped in poop in a big way.
He did.
No matter how testing. He even got on the stand for 5 minutes, they said. Mm-hmm. And he everything he was told not to do, of course he did. He did.
Right.
Yeah.
None of them got hello. They've already convicted him of what he did. This isn't the trial. They can't get that through their brain. There's no.
He thought he would get less of an amount if he said, "Oh no," and then witch hunt or whatever.
Right. Hoax.
Oh, this is. You know what this is? This is Biden's witch hunt, according to
it
Trump.
Is.
This is Biden.
Like Biden was there when he was in the department store in that dressing room.
Way back then in the 80s. Yeah. He was looking for some jock straps,
Yeah. Oh,
that's an image. That's an image that's a little too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So all right. So I just read in the New York Times that Nikki Haley escalated her attacks on Trump, calling him unhinged as Trump was trying to become the preemptive nominee by the RNC. Mm-hmm. Of course, his friend removed his request because his friend was on the committee, but nobody was going for it. And Trump actually said on Truth Social, "No, I really don't want to do it that way." Like that was ever going to fly? Come on. In his dreams, like somebody's going to say, "Oh no, we won't have an election. Well, Nikki Haley stepped down. We're just saying it's Trump." That's what.
Yeah. Really crazy.
So that's
thank you, Ness.
So I guess there's nothing to read on that because we already know. But you know what? I want to look at Nikki Haley's mental state right now. How confident is she? Is her confidence shaken? Does she feel secure? Mm-hmm. I want to look at what that looks like.
Okay.
I think. Okay. Yeah. My feeling is she thinks that this can turn to her advantage. She realizes, that she's not ahead in the polls, but it's like she's going to wait him out. If she's the last one standing, she wins by default. Yeah. So all she has to do is hang in there. In the meantime, while she's hanging in, he's spending his money trying to run against her and is depleting the coffers to run against Biden.
Right.
Biden isn't spending his money yet. He's waiting to see what's going to happen.
Right? And oddly enough for this, how Nikki Haley's feeling or thinking, I got a very strange card. And I almost feel like this is what she wants to do is ghost Trump. She's already ghosted DeSantis. And this is what she wants to do to Trump. So what do you get, Marina?
Desert. Yeah, she wants to bleed him dry.
Bleed him dry.
Bleed him dry.
And I think she thinks he's going to end up in jail, that's going to take care of it all.
Oh, yeah. That is
so some of the Trump people were saying, if President Trump gets indicted, we're leaving the country. I'm like, thank you. Good. Please don't say what you won't do. Make sure you follow through on that,
And don't bother knocking on Canada's door.
That's what somebody wrote that. Don't come up here to Canada. We don't want you.
No, we don't want you. We don't want you up here. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
We have standards. Now, there are a few people that if the U.S. goes shit in the handbasket, there's a few people that are more than welcome to come up here. You know who you are. You can stay at my house. The rest, I want to see your social media accounts for the last 5 years.
And your bank account.
Yeah,
that's right. You could afford to do that, Marina, because you can't afford to take care of people. So yes.
Yeah.
No. So the next thing I want to look at is Biden vows border shutdown, pressing Congress to pass the immigration deal, as Mike Johnson at the same time is pronouncing the bipartisan bill DOA, dead on arrival. Now, let's read on this. What are the chances of this bill going through without having alterations to it and having other iterations of it? Will it go through like it is?
Well, the Republicans have made the border and the problems with the border a priority for the last however many years.
Until now.
Here,
Yes.
here they have an opportunity to fix it, and they're saying no.
And it's one of the most liberal borders policies that's ever been
It's
made.
a bipartisan bill.
It is.
So,
yeah.
Created by Republicans and Democrats. So
even Tom Tillis thinks they're crazy.
Trump that ordered. Yeah, Trump ordered the shutdown of that whole thing.
Yes, he did.
Well, whenever I read on this, I get the magnet.
Oh.
And I don't know if this means that eventually it is going to go through, because the attention is attracted to it. Something is attracted. And I think it's actually something is going to work. It's
interesting that MAG are the first three letters.
Yeah. Oh, good point. Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. What do you get, Marina?
I get mountains. This is something that it's going to be a little difficult for the Republicans to walk away from this, because now are you changing the platform, or is the party platform changed? Do we no longer believe in the border? And are we going to cut off our noses to spite our face? Because, we've been trying to get this for years and years. We've been saying border, border, border. Yeah. Now we're going to walk away from it in an election year in front of people who we're going to ask for their vote because we want to take care of the border.
I think our next question that we do will be the one about the governors, and that's going to determine a lot. But look what I get. I get the hell train.
Woohoo!
I get the hell train, and look, it's 666 on the top.
Oh my God!
So it's a deal with the devil.
Yeah, and you know what? I got the Grim Reaper.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
So shall we read on the 20? Okay, Abbott. The Texas governor has called on 25 GOP called on the GOP governors to send National Guard to the border. And 25 or out of the 26 or something said they would do it. And this is on Trump.
Stop the razor wire from being taken. That's what the point was.
Stop the razor wire. That's that barbed wire that's up on top of the fence. And apparently, it's worth a lot of money, and they're cutting it and taking it and selling it. So here's the, this is on Trump's behalf, sending the National Guard in, all these governors saying they would do it. You have to understand, this is
the Supreme Court said that must be removed. And the last time, what else happened? Oh, the Supreme Court said something else and they didn't do it. Texas didn't do it. Remember?
Exactly. Yeah. I do remember.
God.
So, blood on their hands. Blood on their hands.
There's going to be, if they go there, there's going to be all kinds of problems. They'll have to send in the military.
Oh my God.
It reminds me of Kent State. Remember Kent State?
Yes, I do remember.
Oh my God.
Very well.
And one lone trigger happy guy. And of course, they're all trigger happy down there. But all those 25 out of 26 governors, I wonder if the one that isn't is Mike DeWine in Ohio. Because he seems to have a little bit of, I don't know.
And, I got the tornado.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what about you, Marina?
I got rainbow. And I wonder if I'm thinking, that the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Maybe this is what the
The
people of
attention
Texas
being on it.
need to get rid of Abbott.
Yeah.
This is
And
what they
Trump.
need to say.
Because Trump
yeah,
is nobody.
and Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're
Yeah,
sending the troops. Oh my gosh. Not only are the people trying to make it across the border being hurt and killed and maimed by the razor wire, but the immigration officers, the people on the other side, as they're trying to get in there and clear things up, they get hurt too. So it's not like it's only, the wire recognizes, oh, you're an American. No.
Yeah. I agree.
Pulling in the sharp edges, but
yeah. Wow.
So
that was interesting. So also looking at Matt Gaetz, the ethics committee has reopened the look into Matt Gaetz regarding the 17-year-old that he had taken across state lines, which is considered human trafficking.
Right.
And
they're going to bring in that guy. Remember that guy that was the sheriff or whatever he was? They're bringing him in as a key witness.
Oh man. And he was there, so he should know. So wow. Let's look at that. Let's read on Matt Gaetz and what's going to happen.
Ginger. His wife is Ginger.
Oh, he's still married?
He's still married to Ginger. Yeah, he's still married to Ginger.
Wow, I'm a little surprised.
This little skinny girl. Yeah. They have a gold mine.
Oh my God. Oh man. The ethics committee is going to be having a good time, apparently.
Hey, Matt. Don't let the door hit me out.
Go out with George.
And they're going to be planting a flower where you were.
Oh my goodness.
That's right.
Okay,
there'll be a
they
note
put them on graves. They put them on graves. Yeah.
It's giving me the chills, actually.
By the way, they also said that they were going to try to impeach Mayorkas next week.
Oh God, yes. That? Oh, let's take a
peek. Merrick Garland.
Okay.
Oh, that would be crazy, but I get it. Yeah.
Everybody, everybody who's not with us is against us.
Well, let's look at that. Now, who's this? What's this guy's name again? Who?
Sparkle, bitch.
Shine bright like a diamond.
That's Mayorkas. Mayorkas is going to come out and be sparkled. Yeah, sparkle.
Mayorkas. Okay.
Mayorkas. Yeah. Alexandro Mayorkas.
Whatever his name is.
Laura, it's that some people have died. A mother said that a little girl was killed or was
So I oddly got to the moon, Alice.
Mm-hmm.
To the moon, Alice. Boom! Boom! Right? Ralph Cramden. To the moon, Alice.
That's right.
You're the wizard. Just, I'll just put it up there and do whatever I can. And
man, that's hilarious.
These guys are really, you know what? If it wasn't so funny, it would be tragic.
It really would.
Absolutely. But they're just such a clown car. Honestly, they all are. Yeah. Oh.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So, and Laura was asking about on what grounds. On no grounds. It doesn't matter. We're doing it. Why are we doing it? Because you guys are looking at our guy.
Right. Retribution.
Yeah, exactly, right? Retribution.
Yeah. Well, he's also he came over here. He's a what's the word? He's a citizen, but he came from Mexico. So he's probably bringing them all over here with them,
Of course. Of course, because we
I
all know
the demons are at it trying to
nice
the Garland thing, and it's it's just let's just tease and disturb, like it's ever going to go anywhere, like impeaching Biden.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
it's a nuisance. It just gives
Well,
them
and it was like the New Hampshire primary,
yeah,
and Margie gets on and she says,
yeah.
those numbers are wrong. There were tons more votes. And I'm like, he won. Shut up. Do you know when to keep your big yapper shut?
Do you think
No.
she's still going to in the running to be his running
Oh,
mate?
yeah, she's the VP person.
She's
She's going to be.
still patrolling for VP position.
Yep.
Going to be.
So
They all are, all those
they
ladies.
all are. They all are.
And yes, Janet, I remember Ohio by Crosby, Stills, and
Oh,
Nash
yes.
Young.
Mhm.
And Christine Fry. I know. I can hear that Benny Hill music too myself.
Benny Hill. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So let's see. What else do I have here? What will the ruling be on the legitimacy of Trump being on the ballot?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're probably going to come up with that after everything, but post election. But what will it be? Will he be found illegitimate to?
Universe says yes.
He will be found illegitimate to be on the ballot. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what I got here.
Money's going to do it, huh?
Money's going to do it.
Wow.
And I get guts.
Interesting.
So it's like I was saying earlier, I think what they're going to decide is that they're really not going to decide, in that they're going to wait until the last minute and then come out and say, you know what, we don't want to interfere because it is the people's vote and the people need to stand up and say what they want. So, the states should make up their own mind, and they're going to do it in such a way and so far into the game that it's going to be too late for any of the states to reprint the ballot.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's going to be, we didn't do that. You could have printed them. You could have had two sets, and then that's going to be their way out.
Yep,
that's right.
Sure.
That's right. Now, I also wanted to read on the State Department approved the sale of F-16 jets, fighter jets, to Turkey. So Erdogan signed the approval of Sweden joining NATO. He was one of the holdouts. And they said something about, and Hungary is next. So is Hungary also a member of NATO? And maybe they were holding out, I don't know, on Sweden's entering NATO.
Aren't they the ones that Trump is always saying that the guy is wonderful and all that, but he's another
yeah. Is it Orban?
No,
is that his name?
Viktor Orban. Yeah.
Orban.
I don't.
So is Erdogan. So I mean, So
I know they are. I know he is.
People in like that. So I'm going to
hold on.
Members of NATO. Members of NATO. Let's just check that out. So here they are.
Oh, I'm not liking this.
Uh-oh. And Hungary is a member, and Hungary's a holdout for Sweden coming in for some reason. So Hungary is the next one they need to get approval of to get Sweden in.
Oh, Orban is Belarus. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're right.
So what I want to know is what Erdogan wants to do with those F-16 fighter jets. Yes, thank you very much for that card. Thank you. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Because Erdogan,
we don't want to be doing this, really.
No. And that's why I wanted to understand.
Sure.
And it's like the forest for the trees. It's a little shady deal in the middle of that deal. Marina, what do you have?
I get plateau. I think that this is it's like the U.S. knows what they have to do. They're willing to give them the jets, but it also feels like once everything is done and Sweden is in, and the jets start to go over there, it's like, oh, there's a problem with the propeller. There's a problem with this jack that we have to replace. There's,
so they must be sending Boeing planes over.
Yes.
Or
yes,
you know what? That reminds me of ways to give them money, ways to send them money for a built-up military defense or whatever. I mean, in a backdoor way, you know, black ops kind of.
Yeah.
For entertainment purposes only.
That's correct. Absolutely.
So the other thing I wanted to look at is Tim Scott, Senator Tim Scott, and his girlfriend. Okay.
But he loves Trump more.
I love you.
He loves Trump more. Will Tim Scott be Trump's running mate?
Oh my God.
First, I want to look at that, and then we'll look at the girlfriend question.
Okay. All right. Well,
then he can say, not only are some of his best friends African American, but so is the vice president. I'm not a racist, right?
Right. So let's look.
Look at my Negro friend over there.
That's right. He would say Negro and not.
He would. He would. Look at this. He's a devotee, and we know that. Tim Scott is a devotee of.
Yes, he is. And he's using the lasso to lasso in the group. Go ahead, Maria.
Yep, they're all going to get on that boat and go on that 3-day cruise.
It's a 3-day cruise.
Jump on board.
Is that him floating up the top? He's floating up the top.
Yeah. They're going to Fantasy Island. That's where they're going.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
They're going to see. They're going to meet them Tattoo and Mr. Rourke.
Yes. Hi, Clarence, the plane. Hello, Clarence Fields, Marby. Hello, everyone that's come in.
Marby.
So glad you're spending part of your Friday evening with us.
It's exciting and wonderful. And
I always look forward to this show.
Absolutely. The show is fun because we get to laugh. We get to laugh and poke a little fun and just enjoy ourselves. So Tim Scott's girlfriend, suddenly he was always single, and suddenly he had a girlfriend. Well, I just want to know, first of all, if they have a real relationship. Or how should I phrase that? Are they strangers? Strangers in the night.
As someone said, came out of Central Casting.
Yes.
Yes.
Are they in a contract? In an agreement?
This is the second time tonight. Boop, 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 boop,
Oh.
You know how blood was coming out of her eyes, blood was coming out of her whatever.
Yes, out of her everywhere. Yeah.
They're sprouting.
They're sprouting. They're trying to make it appear as if there's nothing there.
And it's all in the money. It's all about the gold mine that they want to create.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Tammy Aldrich, how far back was she in his closet?
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, right behind his boyfriend's overcoat.
So Ness is asking, so with E. Jean Carroll and Letitia James' verdict combined will likely wipe out Trump's available cash and money. Do you see him having to sell off properties? Let's look at that.
I think so.
Yes. Let's look at that.
Well, all he has to do is sell Mar-a-Lago for $1.5 billion.
That's right.
That's what it's worth.
That's what it's worth.
Well, first he has to get the underground secret confidential files out of the, underneath the pool and all the different places he has. So he can take it with him.
Oh, Laura Hammond Davis says Cash Peters did a good piece on Tim Scott.
We'll have to watch that one.
I saw that one. I saw that one. And here's a little piece of vomit for the Trump. The whole thing is just going to be a S show if you know what I mean.
Well, he's got the lady that has all his assets, and she can sell them off.
Oh,
there was a woman that's been like a financial asset manager during this other trial with Letitia James. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, and
remember.
all the spending had to be approved by her or go through her.
Yep. Everything. Yep.
That is right.
Yeah, he's nailed to the cross, man. You know, yeah, you think you're coming back from this one? Yeah,
he's gonna lose his He's on the hell train. People all over the world join hands on the hell train. Yeah, it keeps coming up for him, the hell train. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Oh, Clarence, you're a riot. I wonder if Alina stinks too. Well, I don't know how she can sit next to him, Clarence.
You know, I think, we need to look, first of all, we need to look at what's going to happen with our gal in Georgia with this monkey business that she's kind of got herself into a situation.
I know it. My husband keeps saying it's a nothing burger, but I don't sense that. I sense it's going to be
the legal eagles say it is a nothing burger in that it's an office romance.
Right.
But
there's nothing
it wasn't good judgment to get to that.
I know. It's not a good time to start up an office romance. Yeah. And we think that, well, somebody was saying that this was planned. Somebody who's been
absolutely
around and finding this out.
Probably so.
Yeah, because you know what? His if they unseal his divorce records, I think a lot is going to come out, and it's going to work for her. In that the reason that he's divorced is because his wife had an affair.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
that was the basis for the divorce.
And suddenly, if you look at what money his ex-wife came into while having this, all of a sudden, I remember, and I'm going to say something about this.
Yeah.
First of all, Fonnie Willis. She pretty much has all her ducks in a row and knows what she's doing. And she knows that this would have been like an office romance, although not well thought out. Yeah. There's a lasso. I think this lasso means that she has it under control. She knows she knows she's not in real legal jeopardy about getting called out on her stuff. And being
he
might just have to step down, huh? The other guy.
He might just because for appearances, So what did you guys get? What did you get, Marina?
I got love potion.
Love potion number 9.
That's the one. I think
Trump has something to do with this. Trump has very much to do with this, and he's already calling for this whole trial to be, recused.
You can bet on that.
Yeah,
you can bet on that.
Done over with, compromise.
Yeah.
What she does in her personal life really doesn't impact the case. Right?
Well, they
were nothing to do with the case.
And they were all up in arms because he is a black man and he was paid $150,000 more than the other prosecutors that they brought in as a contractor. And they're saying, he's underqualified. Well, she's saying that you're playing the race card and, you don't know what you're talking about. So,
Well, the other thing is he spent some of the money that she gave him as a salary on her. Well, hello, what boyfriend doesn't?
That's a nothing burger. That right there, I agree with your husband. That's a nothing burger right there. Because of course we get money. How do you know which money got spent? It's the money in the bank account. Right. That Barry money? Well, prove it.
And not only that, but that is a salary. That is
there and use it. I mean,
I know.
No.
Yeah.
That is, you get a salary for having done a job. He did a job. He gets a salary.
He got
it's
paid,
not your
and he took it out for Chinese food, and that's okay.
Exactly.
Right? I can rip it up and
Mhm.
set it on fire. Once I receive it, it's mine to do with as I please.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think this is
100%.
the timing is extremely suspicious.
Yes,
It sure is.
it most definitely
Extremely.
is. And that the ex-wife, it's been like a year. I don't know how long it's
2
been.
years.
Yeah, 2 years. And she all of a sudden is talking
Oh.
about it.
I'm upset
No.
now. Yes.
No. There's some money involved for
There is.
entertainment purposes only.
Right.
Now, if you all want us to read on some political thing, go ahead and put it in the chat because
There are
know,
some in there, I think, Val. Let me see if I can
what do
find
you
it.
got? Yeah, tell me what the
Let's
time is
see.
and I'll look for it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and MC says, "Why are you ladies not running? Save us." I
That's
wish I could, but I'm in Canada.
that's
Yeah,
even
yeah.
better. That's even better.
Yeah.
You should. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's read on Clarence Thomas too, because
Okay.
I'm still waiting for Jenny Thomas to have her day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, maybe Trump left court early because he had to change what he was wearing. He probably shit a brick over his hissy fits being scolded. Oh my God.
My God.
But you know why he picked her? Because she whines just like he does.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
And okay, hear me out on this. I could be totally out in left field.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he threw what's his name under the bus, who told him not to testify. Apparently told him not to testify.
Jacopina.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that he was saying that he wanted to, but he was told not to. In this case, she wanted him to testify. What if she is setting up part of the appeals process so that he can say, well, I had an effective counsel. I mean, you all saw what she did. You all saw how stupid she is. Clearly, I had an effective counsel.
Yep. Well, and that's the thing. Is he going to fire her or just wait until that happens?
What they're asking.
He's going to throw her under the bus as soon as he can.
Typical thing is to throw people under the bus, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And if he can somehow, is it something that he can do to like call for a mistrial if you have a attorney who's not doing properly or
who's incompetent?
Yes.
He can on appeal. How he would get that appeal through without having to fork out the 83 million first, I don't know.
He knew her level of education and stepping into a court in that situation. He already knew that because she was up front and told everyone in the very beginning. So that won't fly.
But Tacopina, he was a really good civil lawyer, except that he didn't get information in early enough, and he didn't do all those other things.
Right.
So
and
he may take him. He may go after him.
Right. Because this is what I got for Hobbit.
Okay. Yeah, she's as dumb as a rock.
Dumb as a rock.
Yeah. She's well past her sell-by date. Yeah. She's been on that plateau. She's not going anywhere from there.
No.
Well, Tacopina can talk, so I think it's Tacopina that he's going to go after. Yeah. But I bet Tacopina hasn't been paid a nickel, so he could countersue.
Probably so. And but Bewitch is saying we all pitch in and buy Mar-a-Lago, turn it into our community village, and use the golf course for the homeless, like George Carlin said. The rich white man's game should be reallotted for homeless.
That's right.
Yes.
Somebody suggested on Threads that Donald Trump would make a deal with all of us here in the United States, and that he would say he's going to step down and not be on the ballot anymore, and we'd all send him $1 and he'd get about 83 million. See,
there you go.
I'll send my $1 if he goes.
It would clear his E.G. Carroll debt. So
that's right. That's right.
There you go. I don't see really any more.
Steve, you wanted to know about the judgment, but it's 83 million.
So this is excellent, artist. We were talking about this before. Will they ever dig up Ivana's coffin to see if more documents are in there and if Trump is hiding money and assets in the coffin? All right, let's take a peek at that.
Yeah.
Because we know who's not in there.
Right.
That's wife isn't in there.
Yeah.
I mean, so something's in there, right?
Yes.
That thing's just not a big,
Something very, very heavy is in
it's
there.
so heavy it almost broke the arms of like 12 people carrying it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So look at
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
This is interesting. It's everything he needs to be the ruler.
Oh, that's interesting. Yes. And that would mean documents, money, probably gold bars, a whole bunch of different things.
Yep. You could dig it up if, yep. Oh, yep.
Knife. He's got the goods.
Oh, and my God, the knife.
on people.
Oh, my Lord. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, yes, he fancies himself king somewhere where he's going to be able to do all that. So, yeah. And
interesting. Diana says, yeah, the stuff in there, and he has a tunnel to get to the drawers beneath. That's my feeling. That is my feeling. That's why he won't let anyone up on top. Don't even think about, doing any maintenance on that grave. They put
on that tunnel
fence
aspect
around it.
Yeah. Let's read on that tunnel. Let's see. Is there a tunnel leading to that?
Wait,
and leading to that coffin on the golf course? Is there?
By the way, did you happen to see the latest picture of him with like really bronzed, waxy stuff with sweat and everything? Somebody said it looks like he took Nutella and went like this.
It does. Yes. I saw it, and they say they're pretty sure it's real.
Yeah.
So, he was not looking good that particular day.
No, he was not. Yeah.
So, is there a tunnel to the coffin on the golf course at Bedminster? Is there a tunnel to the coffin? Oh, would you even ask? Forest for the trees. It's hidden, but it's
hidden.
there.
Yeah, it's hidden. Yeah.
I get the Two of Cups. Absolutely. This was an agreement. And what is right there is the money. Money.
I got the big chills over that one. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Spirit Behind the Stars says, does Matt Gaetz own a sex trafficking ring in the Bahamas?
I think he definitely has something going on along those lines. Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Well, let's read on that.
Much like Epstein, the Epstein.
Yeah, and he had ties to him. So let's look at that. I think he definitely got some of his ideas from someone. Let's see.
I get yes, sirree.
Oh my gosh, you can't make that up.
No, my Lord.
You cannot
I
make
bet Ginger doesn't know about it though.
No. Oh my God. What is this? This is like the millionth time.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Tied all together.
It's like lassoing all the girls in the ring.
Yeah, just like Jeffrey Epstein did.
Yes, just like Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah, he's a demon.
He was taught how to do it.
Sure.
He watched it being done.
He did. Yep.
He was part of it.
He was part
and
of
you know what? He's
entertainment purposes.
He's got that look that is so attractive to so many women, right? The dark, he looks attractive.
Looks like Herman Munster to me with his big old head.
He does, because we can see past just the physical, right? Okay. We're picking up on his energy and seeing him and going, oh God, no.
Are we talking about Matt Gaetz?
Matt Gaetz.
Yeah. He's so Herman Munster. I can't.
I know.
Something strange. But Marina, you're saying we're colored by seeing the real him. And the rest of the people. But then did Cassidy Hutchinson say he hit on her and she was like, oh no, I can do better than that.
And then he's like, oh no, I never did that. Yeah. Yeah. He's
Oh
gross.
yeah, he did.
Yeah. I think that just kind of goes to, when you're able to see past just the physical,
that's true.
right?
Yes.
It's like Love is Blind. You watch that show?
It is. Yes, it's true.
Yeah,
you can
that's true.
definitely fall in love with somebody. They can be your friend, and maybe they're, just an average looking person. And all of a sudden they just start looking better and better and better.
You're right.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
absolutely.
So Book Bewitched says, oh, she's telling somebody else. Linda, I dreamed.
Linda's talking about going on the road. Ness was wondering if about Trump's wealth.
Oh, what's going to happen? Oh, yeah. We wanted to go back to that Trump's wealth. So will Trump did we ask if he had to sell properties? Will he go bankrupt? Will this actually happen? Let's look at what his true wealth, what will he end up with after all these indictments, after the sentencing, if he's still on the earth?
Right.
What is it going to look like?
Nothing.
Oh.
Actually saw a picture of him, and I don't know if it was AI, and he was crying in the picture. But it could have been AI.
I know I'm not supposed to do two, but I got the breathing dragon and the angel wings. So he's roaring because he lost everything.
That will
his angel wings.
Yeah. Yep. Oh boy.
Yeah.
He may leave the country.
Yeah.
But we've talked about this before, and I would not doubt it at all if he has money hidden in other countries where he has something set aside because of this kind of situation.
Right.
That's probably what's in the coffin, is a lot of information that he can sell to other countries.
Yes.
Yes. Right?
That will keep him in chains.
And he'll just appeal to his base. Some are saying the same thing in the chat. And they'll these are the people that don't have any money, and they'll send all their money to him.
Yes.
The Ethics Committee has a statement from a survivor on Matt Gaetz.
On Matt. Okay. I knew there was somebody that I thought was gonna testify, but
well.
Okay.
Is this
When I saw the gravesite at the golf course, it didn't look like any gravesite I've ever seen.
No.
There's always a hill of dirt on a gravesite. The gravesite did not have a hill of dirt.
No, and I don't even think it doesn't have grass. It doesn't have a stone there.
He already had poured concrete to make the tunnel. Okay. And so that when they lowered the coffin in, it was already in position for the false bottom and everything he wanted to do. I don't think it's a real grave.
Wow.
Maybe not, but I know some of the pictures that I've seen, it is very overgrown. It is there is a lot of overgrown grass, whatnot. There is a small little plaque that is probably covered by weeds right now, and he is not allowing anyone to go in there and do any maintenance. Why not? Maybe they would, if they walked around it, they might
start seeing some stuff. You're right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just looked it up, and I have to show you.
Okay.
I should have done it on my computer because I could have put it up.
Really? Oh, wow. So there are flowers there.
But you can see the rope around it. This might have been from a while
when she first died. Yeah, I bet.
But this is what it looked like. Well, wait a minute. Yeah. I was going to show you what it looked like before oh my goodness. They're showing a long shot of it. This is what it looks like right now. This kind of thing. Very unkempt.
Piece of paper, a cardboard that says,
yes.
Oh, this is just.
Ivana was here.
That marks the spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
God bless
And
her.
no, Ness, she's not there.
She's not
She
there.
was cremated.
She's
Yeah.
She was
cremated.
cremated so quickly
ash-
that you would think they did it with mirrors, and yet, had to put her in a coffin.
Yeah, you don't need a
cremate
coffin.
someone and then
You can put her in an urn and bury the urn, but you don't put it in a coffin.
And
That's
most
crazy.
urns don't get buried; they put them in mausoleums, or
that's
they
true.
take them home on their
I burned.
mound.
I buried my father's because my mother was there. With
you
the
can
coffin.
definitely
So,
do that. There's no
can
doubt
do it.
about that. You can do anything you want, but with the way those men were struggling, picking up a little,
She was never overweight. She was always.
It wasn't about. It wasn't who was inside. Wasn't a heavy thing. I mean, it was heavy, and it wasn't a person.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, oil painter is saying, Diana's saying, I can't stand his Herman Munster was cuter.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Matt Gates. Yeah.
Yeah. Fred Gwynn. I think that was Fred Gwynn who played Herman Munster.
It was.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So did they replace Jeffrey Epstein with Matt Gates to run the sex? Oh, no, because he doesn't have enough charm.
There was there's a thing on Netflix about Epstein, and one of the guy, the guy that always testifies, he's the guy that does the autopsies. He's kind of an old guy, and he said the hyoid bone was not broken on Jeffrey Epstein, which is if you hang yourself, that will happen.
That's not. We know something was foul play with all that whole thing.
Yeah, fishy stuff. Yeah,
true. Definitely.
Yeah. Because, he would have never take his own life. It's not in his wheelhouse of things he would do.
Probably not. Yeah, you're probably right. And even his brother, I think his brother's name is Mark. He says that he didn't kill himself. He knows he didn't. Yeah.
No, I'm sure he didn't. I absolutely.
Rose Blue calls him Hazmat.
I saw that.
It's
awesome. That's definitely a cute. And artist, thank you for the super sticker. That's Aley's, and
thank you.
Thank you so much. That was very thoughtful. And let's see, Patty, a friend of mine bought a home that was owned by Al Capone. He started renovating it and found several tunnels leading to the river.
Wouldn't surprise me. Wow, that's cool, Patty. Yeah.
There are probably more tunnels than we even know. Like tunnels under Chicago, tunnels under London, tunnels and New
Mexico has tunnels as well.
And Mexico has tunnels.
Oh, and Mexico too. Yeah.
Obviously Israel has tunnels.
Yes.
Oh. So Debbie Joyce says, will Biden federalize the Texas National Guard? And that would be that he could do that. We kind of talked about that he might, but we'll read on it. Yeah. All right.
I can't put, who is it that said that? Because I'm looking.
Debbie Joyce. It's right after artist.
What's the time on stamp?
7:47.
Oh, 47. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Okay. I just had to go back up.
Sure.
Yeah. Just remember, folks, that with a lot of these guys who are acting like they're nasty evil, okay, like Abbott, who are identifying themselves, don't look at it with fear. Be happy that it's happening, because he is identifying himself. He is showing the world exactly who he is, and people are going to wake up and they're going to say, that's not what we want in our leaders. Right. So
Thanks, Rosie. Thanks for your donation.
Definitely. Thank you. So is this the one, Aley? W. Joyce? I think so. President Biden federalized the Texas National Guard. So federalizing it means that they can't make those decisions at the state level? Is that what that means? Or
he can take over any state that he wants if there's reason for it, I guess. Which would really piss off. I'm feeling like Joe is a cowboy, you know. Maybe
there is something happening with this last
cowboy energy in there. That's right. That's right. Yeah. And me, I get the sunken ship.
Oh.
Yeah. Weirdo. He really is a weirdo, and more and more. Yeah. More and more he is. Oh, wait a minute. Sheila says he can't federalize the Texas National Guard. Explain, Sheila. I mean, Sheila would know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's correct, and I'll tell you why. Because that's at a state level. You can't all of a sudden take over a state's control over something. That would be like authoritarianism. The state, I mean, that would have to go through the voting. You know, you would have to change how things flow in a legal way. You can't just usurp a state's power. I think that's what that's about. But
according Dwight D. Eisenhower nationalized the state agency entirely. So he can take over the National Guard.
Maybe in an emergency situation where you say, okay, the National Guard of all these states, I need your help with XYZ if it's a national disaster or something like that, but not in a militia sense.
Right.
For national disaster, that would make sense. Okay, so Spirit Beyond the Stars is asking, did Bill Barr send Jeffrey Epstein to another country to have plastic surgery? I've always wondered about that, because whenever, and I know I'm dropping names here, but whenever Cash Peters does Jeffrey Epstein, he can't ever get him dead. He can't get him to the light. So I don't think he's running around like a ghost.
Well, I actually saw on this video that was about him. I saw they panned in on him laying on that gurney after they got him, and he was completely purple. So, you know, it's very possible that
you don't think it was a double. You don't.
It could have been. Yeah.
You think that was really him?
Yeah.
You're the first one I've ever known that actually saw a picture of it afterwards.
And it's in that Netflix documentary series.
Oh. Well, you know what the universe is saying? Oh my God.
Is it lasso again?
I'm starting to believe it. Not believe that he's on that gurney. Believe he's got a different face. He's sticking his tongue out at all of us.
Okay.
Oh. I don't know.
Yep, I get the maze.
Got the Grim Reaper and the maze.
Grim Reaper. Yeah.
Oh,
it's a maze. The whole thing is a maze.
Yeah.
It could be they're doing but they're Putinizing this guy. You know?
I think you might be right about that. They're Putinizing him. Yeah.
And you know, I mean,
he's really dead, but they're pretending he's not. No.
Yeah. And let's remember, police have used this tactic before when it comes to, you know, catching people who have who are guilty of, like, you know, attempted murder for hire and whatnot, where they learn about it beforehand. They will then approach the victim and say, right, okay, so and so has got a contract out on you. You know, they need to believe that you're dead. So they'll do them up all with the, you know, whatever they need, take pictures, and then send it to whoever and say, there you go. There's your, you know, proof of death. Yeah, he's gone. So it is entirely possible for something like that to be constructed and made to look. And it's like, the camera pans over there and oh my God, there he is.
Well, I agree, because the Cash Peters death, the crossing over, it hasn't happened yet, and he keeps checking in. And I was pretty curious about that, because I I never got a sense that I didn't feel like he was really crossed over.
Mhm.
Whereas I feel like when I think about Putin or Kim Jong-un, I feel like they're definitely not functional.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Sheila or another
Yeah.
and we picked up on the reading that Nancy Pelosi's son is involved in the sex trafficking ring with Jeffrey Epstein. What?
No, come on. That's so far-fetched. Oh
No.
my God.
Well,
No.
then look at Menendez. Look at what a wingnut that guy is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's hard to.
That's well,
Nancy
I mean,
would've killed him.
we have actually, this was fun. We've been here for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We have two. Oh, we have two.
When you have fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
And I want to thank all of you wonderful, wonderful people in the chat, our community. You make this hilarious and fun with your wonderful comments, playing along with us with Story in the Cards. And we enjoy it so much.
Yep.
And Marina, do you have anything coming up that you want to tell us about?
Well, actually, I've got on Monday at 3 p.m. I've got Kelly the Mystic Next Door is coming on.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, of course, is David and I doing Taco Tuesdays.
Right.
There you go.
Love doing Taco Tuesdays with David. Wednesday is Gerald and I will be premiering a show. We've already done one. This will be the second one, but it will be kind of the official one about blind spot readings. What's hiding in your blind spot that you're not aware of? And we're going to have Hershey is going to be our first guest.
That's excellent.
Nice. Very good.
And then we've got sisters, and then Thursday messages for light workers. So it's if you want to know what I'm up to, go to the community page. I always post what I'm up to. So you can see the whole week ahead. Plan your schedule around when I'm on, because I'm that important.
It's fantastic. So Aley, what do you have coming up?
I have you and Terry Suzuki coming tomorrow morning for Speaking to Spirit. I'll be on with Gerald talking about Spectre World Tarot and Oracles on Monday. And doing something else Monday night. Oh, I think I'm going to be on with Ginger Faye. Yeah, Ginger Faye.
Very good.
Wonderful. And of course, this and that and that and this. But yeah, how about you, Val?
Well, for Sunday afternoon, I have another free Akashic Record readings with the Starfish Jenny and Sherry Transuma Spirit. So we'll be doing that, and with a guest reader possibly. We'll see what happens with that. And that's all I've got for now. You can always go to my channel and look at what I've got set up for live streams coming up.
Oh yes, I'm doing a scavenger hunt. Yes, I'm doing a scavenger hunt. With Sherry. Well, with Thomas and what do you call it? That's tomorrow.
That's fun.
That's tomorrow.
Okay.
And Book says, "What's for dinner, Marina? On my way to live with you. We've already had dinner. Look, I don't get paid, but that's what dinner was."
All right, there you go.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, thank you all for being here, and go like and subscribe if you haven't to Heart Centered Tarot, Heart and Soul Connected, and Dragonfly Crystals. We love you all and appreciate you so much. And we'll see you next time on Story in the Cards.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.